Kiitos Paava Pylkkänen, Tuomas Tahko ja tiimi Viewfinder. Jos haluaa saada jotain aikaan, ei aina välttämättä tarvitse perustaa yhdistystä tai osakeyhtiötä. Mitä nykypäivän kansanliike tarvitsee toimijakseen ja miten sen kannattaisi järjestäytyä? Seuraavaksi lavalle astelee Veikko Eranti ja Futurorg.
Hello everybody, I'm Veikko Eranti from Team Futurorg, and I'm here to tell you how the world is going to change. And by that I mean who is going to change the world and how they are going to do it. In the last 3 years, we've been witnessing a huge and powerful wave of new kinds of social movements. From Tahrir Square and the Arab Spring Revolution to Kallio in Helsinki and new urban movements, we have seen a rise of new movements that are spontaneous, that are fun, usually, and only about changing the world, not about being or existing. And what we want to do is that we want to bring the power of these kinds of new social movements into your hands. First, a bit of background. Maybe. No, that's too much. That's not too much background. No, here, this is good. What we know from political science, what we know from research, is that there's been pretty steep decline in certain kinds of political participation in recent decades. This graph is from Finland, and it represents the share of people who are members of a political party in the country. And in the 1970s, we had a situation where almost 20% of people voting were also party members. And now we are down at 5%, or almost 5%. This is a huge, huge change. And it's not just about political party membership. We could draw a similar graph of different institutional contexts. But we also know that this is not the full picture of political participation. Based on research done by me and my research group, we know that many political participation projects nowadays are more like the ones I told before. They are project-based, they are spontaneous, and they are informal. So people might not be party members anymore, but that doesn't mean that they don't want to be politically active. This picture here is from the We Have a Dream demonstration against racism that was held in Helsinki 1 month ago. And I'll tell you a bit of the background. In the left corner, you can see a Facebook update by Aleksi Pahkala, who's a local media person. And it says in English, can we organize a demonstration against racism? A kind of big demonstration against racism, and can we do it on Sunday? And this is posted on, can we do it on Tuesday? And this is posted on Sunday morning. And you can see the results there. 15,000 people taking part in the demonstration. They had A-list artists playing there. The president of the nation issued a statement in their support. The whole demonstration was fun, spontaneous, and it was done entirely without support from existing NGOs or political parties, and it's organized in Facebook. So the takeaway here is that the ways in which we do political protests, or they don't even have to be protests, political projects have changed. But still, we often rely on traditional organizations and traditional organizational models. So the challenge we are facing is that even though our communication and community building tools are awesome, we still use organizational structures that are mainly from late 19th century. And we think that needs to change. This one. And our solution is a collection of organizational model and organizational tools for these kinds of social movements. The We Have a Dream demonstration was organized by people of highly skilled, highly networked political professionals. But we don't believe that needs to be the case anymore. We believe that by creating good enough tools based on understanding on how these kind of political projects work, we can empower a huge variety of people, perhaps even all the people, to do these kind of projects. And we have a pretty good idea what this kind of minimal viable organization for a political project needs. It needs shared purpose, shared decision-making, shared resources, and shared thinking. And it needs these as a form of one single usable app that you can use on your mobile phone or on your tablet. And so in short, we want to create this kind of tool to empower everybody to do these kind of projects. And so we have a dream of changing the world. And so we need to think about the impact of these kind of tools. And these kind of like liquid, really like fast-changing viral organizations, they have a habit of like really creating some really weird math. And I'll show you a couple of examples of this weird math here. So one project, the We Have a Dream demonstration, they had 15,000 participants, and they were able to change, at least in a tiny way, the narrative around racism and immigration in Finland. So one project with 15,000 people participating was able to change the lives of the entire nation. So think about, what if we can have 100 or hundreds of these kind of movements globally? Then maybe one of them, just maybe, will be the movement that sparks the start of the democratization process in China. That would change the entire world. So, in short, what we want to do is we want to give you the tools to use the power of these kinds of new social movements. We want to help you change the world. And now we want you to help us to do that. Let's share this dream together. Thank you.